Alright, these are my two audience members. Hey, my name is John Cantrell, and today I'm going to do my informative essay. So, people love cheese. We all love cheese. And most of the time we love it in a melted way. Now, cheese fondue has been around for centuries, and it's the first way people started enjoying their melted cheese. I'm the kitchen manager at the Melting Pot of Greenville, and we are leading the country in the only fondue restaurant in America. Now, Mobile Cuisine said that fondue dates all the way back to the 17th century when there was a Swedish chef that had a bare bones idea for dipping cheese, bread, and wine into a melted cheese concoction. Now that's what we're talking about today, is cheese fondue. So I'm going to teach you guys the cooking materials that you need for a cheese fondue, the right ingredients you need for a cheese fondue, and the proper technique. Because with the right cooking materials, technique, and ingredients, you can have the perfect cheese fondue. Now, to start off, I'm going to show you what the cooking materials you will need. You need just a source of heat. I'm going to be using a single stove cooktop. It's an induction burner. You can use any heat source, such as a stove top in your kitchen, anything like that. Now, what you also need is, you'll see this pot here. Basically, this is a special fondue pot. You can make it in any other pot as long as it's got a liner between the pot and the water. So basically, this pot here is filled with boiling water. I've got it boiling right now. And you just need a liner, which is kind of like a bowl that fits right in the pot, so you can melt the cheese and the cheese doesn't get burnt, because otherwise you will burn your cheese. Now, basically all else that you need is 2 forks. You're going to have one fork that holds down the bowl while you stir, and the other fork stirs it. Now that you have the right cooking materials, you're going to need the right ingredients for your cheese fondue. Now, first off, you're always going to put your base in, and I'm going to go ahead and put that in right there. This is just a broth. You always want to put that in first. Now, second, you want to put in your spices. So you have your garlic, and we have a mustard powder right here. You can get all these ingredients, by the way, in a local supermarket. They're really easy to find. And then second ingredient you're going to need is your cheese. Now, the perfect cheese fondue is not just shredded cheese. It's where a lot of people mess up. It's where people think that if I just get any supermarket cheese that's shredded, such as taco cheese or anything like that, that's going to be a good fondue. That's actually not true. What we do here at the Melting Pot is we cornstarch our cheese. That keeps it from clumping up. So basically, after that, you're going to put in your Worcestershire sauce. Now that I've already got some ingredients in there, basically the only other ingredients you'll need is just some things to dip in your cheese. Right now I've got some vegetables, so that's some celery, some carrots, and some cauliflower, and I've got some tortilla chips as well, just to dip in the cheese so you can enjoy it. Okay, but now that you've got the cooking materials and now that you've got the proper ingredients, basically I'm going to show you the technique to making cheese fondue. So you saw me put all the other ingredients in there. And basically the key to putting the cheese in is in thirds. So whatever amount of cheese you're doing, I wouldn't recommend anything more than 8 ounces. But if you're doing anything more than that, you'll just overflow your pot. But you just want to do it in thirds. And basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold the pot down with one fork. I'm going to whisk it kind of like you would an egg. So you're just going to kind of stir it and work the cheese in really quickly there. It's already boiling, so that cheese is going to melt really easily. Put in your second third. And then you're going to put in your last third of cheese right there. Alright, and so basically, now that you've got the right materials, you've got the right ingredients, and now you've got the proper technique to making cheese fondue, basically you are now ready to make your perfect cheese fondue. So again, I've taught you how to have the perfect materials, I've taught you the perfect ingredients, and I've taught you the perfect technique. And so with the right materials, the right technique, and the right ingredients, you can make the perfect cheese fondue. Alright, well, enjoy.